in the world, and I'm going to present to you this beautiful astrology course, right? So next, why did I say Om Durge Durge Rakshini Swaha? I have Rahu in the 10th house, and that is why I said Om Durge Durge Rakshini Swaha. This is the mantra with a little bit of variation. Has worked wonders for me, and I recommend everybody with Rahu 3rd, 5th, and 10th house, and Moon 3rd, 5th, and 10th house to chant this mantra to get success in endeavors. Now, foundations of astrology, and one more thing, that if you have Rahu in the 10th house, you have blessings of Devi Durga, Ma Durga, right? And I happen to take birth in the land of Ma Durga, so I'm blessed to be born here, where this land is blessed by Ma Durga, because Ma Durga decided to be worshipped here. Okay, wherever you are from, if you can be from Gujarat, Maharashtra, and there will be a particular deity who will be worshipped there, and that deity has decided for herself or himself to be worshipped in this particular land. So never forget that deity. So if you are from maybe
Sir,
southern part of India, then Shri Vishnu. Okay.
sir, you told very beautiful story that third, fifth, and 10th house Rahu people are blessed with Ma Durga. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
and so one question is like, it is only the placement, or it's like according to the sign also the things
Placement.
change?
Placement. Placement.
Okay, so sir, बस वही चीज समझना है कि what is the difference between placement and sign से उसका क्या मतलब mixture हो जाता है,
Join my
what?
course. What else you need to worry for?
Okay.
So, where did you get this mantra, sir? From Durga Saptashati or any other scripture?
Oh, there is a big history of this mantra Om Durga Durga Rakshini Swaha, but the mantra that I do is little bit different from Om Durga Durga Rakshini Swaha. It was given to me by Pandit Larsen, Vishti Larsen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So yeah, I consult him every 2 to 3 years. Yeah. So foundations of Vedic astrology. Okay. So what you are going to learn in the foundation part. Okay, guys. No more questions right now, guys. So please pay attention regarding whatever I'm going to say. So foundations of Vedic astrology, right? Foundations. This is the foundational part. So we'll understand the concept of houses. Like, what is that concept? Is it like very deep concept or very like beginner level concept? It will be a beginner level concept. Understand the concept of houses. Just the beginning, just the foundations. First house is the cell. It represents the head. It represents the decision making, like that. Learn how to look at the chart, because there are those peculiar alien looking diamond boxes. We don't know what they mean, right? So if an alien comes, he will look at this like, what are these boxes? We don't know, because that is the map of the sky the day you were born. So we're going to learn step by step how to look at the chart, how to look at the chart, how to read the chart. Then after you learn how to look at the chart, oh, this is the first house, this is the second house, this is the third house, then you will need to learn how to read the chart, right? So this is the first house, this is the second house, and then how to draw the chart, right? How to draw the chart. So basically, if you are a Gemini ascendant, then the number 3 will be written in the first house. But many people will have difficulty understanding that. So I'll teach every one of you how to draw each and every ascendant step by step. So we'll start from Aries and we'll end in Pisces. So everything will be covered step by step. Like someone who does not know anything about astrology, okay, will be able to learn from this. Now, learn to look at and draw the North Indian diamond chart. Learn to look and draw the South Indian chart. Learn to look and draw the East Indian chart. So all three kinds of charts. Okay, on all three kinds of charts. Okay, then we'll come to the Bhavat Bhavam concept, which is like house to house concept. Then we'll learn about these things: dharma houses, artha houses, kama houses, moksha houses, dusthana, upachaya, apoklima, pana fara, maraka houses, Chaturamasya houses. So we'll learn about all these houses. Okay, step by step, baby steps, because these are foundations, baby steps. And you see how detailed the foundation is, very detailed. Then we'll learn a little bit about the 4 Vedas, foundation, basics. Upanishads, what are they? Basics. Avasthas of planets, how is it? Gunas of planets, Rajas guna, Tamas guna, Sattva guna, Tattvas of planets. Okay, like Agni Tattva, fire element, air element. What are the elements and how to interpret them? Karma in depth, so Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, Dhira karma, Ardhira karma, all the karmas in depth, right? Basics of Mahadasha. Why basics? Because this is the foundation, guys. That's why the basics of Mahadasha. Basics of planets. What are planets? Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Ketu, Venus, whatever, right? And then we have basics of planets through houses. So basics of planets through houses, not planets through houses. Basics of planets through houses. Foundation, guys. Foundation. Basics of lords through houses. What are lords? How to see basics for a beginner in astrology. So these are all the foundations. Basics of exaltation and multrikona, not in depth. Basics of own sign and uchapati, uchanatha, uchapati, all those things. Basics of debilitation, basics of enemy signs, basics of nakshatras, all basics. Now, after the foundation, you know something about astrology. If you look at a chart, you can predict, oh, you have second lord in the 12th house, you spend too much money, right? Those things. Now, next is the slide 2. Am I in the slide? Yeah, rashis. What are the rashis? What are the different forms of rashis? Chatushpada, Jalachara, right? So Pisces is like the fish, Jalachara, water. Vanachara, Ubhachara, right? Dvipada, okay, Dvipada. Varna or of signs. What are the Varna? Okay, Varna means Kshatriya, Brahmin, Vaishya, Shudra, Varna. And these are very important concepts for horoscope matching, by the way. Later, when I teach you horoscope matching, these concepts are extremely important. Doshas of Rashis, body parts and Rashis. What body part, right? Like, do you guys know that irritable bowel syndrome is seen from which sign? It is from Capricorn. But you will say, no, it is Virgo. Virgo is this area of our belly, stomach, and large intestine. Yes, but inside the body there is another zodiacal system working. So the irritable bowel syndrome (IBS) is seen from Capricorn. Then gender of the rashis, obviously. Otherwise, how can you tell if your son or if you are going to have a daughter or a thing, which is very illegal in India? So don't predict that. Okay. Then direction of rashis. What are the directions? Gunas, movements of signs, day and night strength of rashis. Because some rashis are strong in the night, some rashis are strong in the day. So we need to understand that concept as well. Okay, that concept as well. So we need to understand all these concepts, right? Now, Shirshodaya Rashi, Ubhodaya Rashi, Prishthodaya Rashi, color of signs, Shirshodaya, Ubhodaya, Prishthodaya. So you see that maybe you have Jupiter in the 9th house and dispositor of Jupiter is in the 12th house. So you should go to foreign land for maybe some kind of study, but you are not going. Why? Maybe in the first 12 years of Jupiter Dasha, you did not go there. Why did that happen? That we can predict from Shishodaya, Ubhodaya, and Prishthodaya Rashis. And these concepts are actually important when you get into horoscope matching. Color of signs. Color of what are the color of signs? That do you know that Libra is black? Okay. Many people get amazed when I say Libra is black. So then you see mean Mesha Rashi, Vrishabha Rashi, Mithuna Rashi, all Rashis in depth. So after the foundation, you will be able to comprehend what I'm saying because your brain needs to mature. Like when we transitioned from the mathematics of standard 11, जब हम 11th class में गए थे, so then we saw a higher level of mathematics, right? So our teacher used to tell me that Anubhab, so we were learning vectors, kinematics in physics, Newtonian physics. So our teacher told us that your brain will take 3 to 4 months to mature to comprehend what is happening because it's a sudden jump. So just like that, I want your brains to get matured and then you can comprehend what I'm telling. So that's why the foundation is there. Then we come to Rashis. Now, once you understand the Rashis in depth, then so I told you I am taking the Mr. Miyagi concept of Karate Kid step by step, step by step. Okay, then planets in astrology, obviously, Sun in astrology, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, all this stuff. Now, what is it that I'm going to teach you? So, do you know that Rahu is the army that is going to achieve something, and Ketu is the reserved army within the walls of the empire. So Ketu is the military, Rahu is the aggression. So all those details I'm going to teach you. Ketu is espionage. Sorry, Ketu is counter espionage. Rahu is espionage. So have you guys heard of Lakshman Singh Bist, Lucky Bist? So if you look at his date of birth, he will have Ketu 10th from the moon. That's why espionage, right? Counter espionage. He was counter espionage, but he also did espionage work. So now we say Naisargika Karakas, so which are like natural significators, right? Sun is father, vitality, heart. Moon is mother, blood. Mars is our body's immunity system, right? And Mars is the brothers. Then we can see natural significances of the planets. Maharishi Parashara's point of view, because we all forget that Maharishi Parashara said that the Karaka of the 10th house is Mercury and not Saturn. But if you ask anyone nowadays, they will say, oh, 10th house Karaka, Saturn. Hey, Saturn is the labor, Mercury is the work, Sun is the status. So you need to understand those things. Aprakash Grahas, Gulika, Mandi, Vyatipat, all those stuff. We'll learn. Aprakash Grahas. Whatever information is available, I'll teach you. Outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, I will tell you brief about them as well. Okay, even though we don't use Uranus, Neptune, Pluto because they are insignificant. They don't have any effect on our human life, on our souls, but they have been claimed to have some effect on mundane astrology, which I don't believe. Okay, maybe maybe there are astrologers who are finding reasons to justify what has happened in the world, but it doesn't really work like that. So significators of first house, all these things, right? Significators of all houses. Now, Arham, you want to ask a question? I'll come at the end. Okay. So revisiting houses in depth. Why did I write revisiting houses? Why did I write? Brain needs maturity. Understanding the Lagna, understand Dharma Trikon, Artha Trikon, Kama Trikon, Moksha Trikon, Upachaya houses, Anupachaya houses, Apoklima, Panapara, Dusthana. Again, we are revisiting the houses, guys. Revisiting. Again, we are revisiting. So this revisit will have a higher level. The revisit will have higher level. Okay. Revisit will have higher level. Okay. Higher level. So that's how we are gonna do it. Revisit will have higher level. Okay. So step by step, will reach a better level of understanding of Jyotish. Chara Karakas and Arudha Most interesting thing. This has been the most interesting thing in astrology in recent days, and nobody has any idea when I see astrologers talk about them. So understanding the Chara Karakas, Atma Karaka. Oh, people are joining, guys. Give me a moment. I need a coordinator. Wait. Yeah, I think yeah. So we are the count is wrong. We are not 79. We are more than 79 people here. Maybe. Okay. So Atma Karaka, Amatya Karaka, Bhatri Karaka, Matri Karaka, Pitri Karaka, Putra Karaka, Jati Karaka, Dara Karaka. Now many people say, oh, there are only 7 Karakas and not 8 Karakas, right? 7 Karakas, not 8 Karakas. Okay. Maharshi Parashara used Pitra Karaka, Putra Karaka all in his slokas. So he's indicating that we should use 8 Karakas. And if we don't use Rahu as Atma Karaka, then how can we explain the charts of like Srila Prabhupada? It's not possible. So how can we explain protein intolerance? It's not possible. How can we explain that people getting cheated and people who are cheaters, right? Because Rahu Atma Karaka will either get cheated or cheat a lot. That is Rahu Atma Karaka. So Rashi Dashas. What are the Rashi Mahadashas? Sudarshan Chakra Dasha is a Rashi Dasha. Jaimini Chara Dasha is a Rashi Dasha. Jaimini Padakrama Dasha, which is also very popularly known nowadays by Narayan Dasha, is the Rashi Dashas. And you have to use Rashi Dashas to perfect your timing of marriage and suffering. You have to. Then Jaimini Rajayogas, Atma Karaka, Putra Karaka, Atma Karaka, Dara Karaka, all those Rajayogas, right? Now, when you learn Jaimini Rajayogas, you also get to learn Raj Jyotish. Why? Because let's say that a king has 3 sons. So who should get the throne? That will depend upon the Charakaraka concept. So that is Raj Jyotish. Karakamsa Lagna principle, this is huge. Karakamsa Lagna principle, these are huge. But these are not really Jaimini concepts. These are all Parashari concepts. Because Maharshi Parashara used all these Charakarakas. He used all these Lagnas. Arudha Lagna, which is the Arudha of the first house. Okay. Dhanapada. Okay. Dhanapada, Third house Arudha is Vikrama Pada. Okay, what we see from the Vikrama Pada or the Sahasa Pada or Sahaja Pada. Many people are asking, right? So we'll learn about those things as well. Okay. Now Putra Pada, Roga Pada, Stri Pada, Mrityu Pada, Dharma Pada, Karma Pada, A10, and but this I have named. So if I have done my research on something new, it is the A7 Stripada, because I can predict one night stands like this. Like I can spot people who has loose character like this. That's why I always say never join my consultation with your girlfriend or wife. Never do that. It's risky. Okay, and if you have joined my consultation with your partner, please let me know. Please let me know, because I might just tell something that is very bad, very bad. So basically, please let me know. Okay, and I tell this to everyone. People don't understand. People don't understand what I want to say. Okay, I don't know what is the problem with this generation. Okay, okay, people are joining. So sorry, guys, I have to be interrupted. And okay, so Mrityu Pada, Dharma Pada, Karma Pada, Mitra Pada, which is A11. Upapada, very popular concept nowadays. Upapada Lagna, yes. Rahu over Upapada, narcissist spouse, right? Saturn over Upapada, disciplined spouse. Sun over Upapada, um, Ahankari, proud spouse, we can say, right? Moon over Upapada, motherly spouse, popular spouse. So Upapada, second from Upapada, eighth from Upapada. If you have seen my podcasts on various YouTube channels, those are Hindi podcasts, you will see I have explained in almost very detail in all these Arudha Padas. Master prediction with Arudhas and make stunning predictions. Yeah, who doesn't want to make stunning predictions? So understand the concept of Argala. Understand Shubha Argala, Lava Argala, Papa Argala, Dhana Argala, Punya Argala, Virodha Argala. So all the Argala concepts. Okay, Argala is like a lock. So someone's chart is showing that they will leave the place of their birth forever, but they are stuck even after having dispositor of the sun in the 12th house, even after having a very damaged fourth house. They're stuck in their native. Why? Because of Argala. Argala is the lock that binds you to something. Lock. So I have been stuck in this place for a very long time. That's the lock, Argala. And from that Argala, only a Virot Argala can rescue you. So Argala. Yeah. Planets through houses, the most popular segment. Mars in all houses in depth. Because your mind has already matured after all these tremendous concepts. Mars in all signs, but I can just take this section before the others. Mars in all houses in depth, all signs in depth, Mars exaltation, debilitation, moon trikona in depth, then all the planets in depth, exaltation, debilitation, houses, everything, signs, right? So after watching this, after learning this, you guys can literally open your YouTube channel. Yeah, hey guys, let's talk about Jupiter in the first house. And in the comment section, some person will say, no, you are wrong. So be ready for those karmas, right? I face that every day. Leave astrology, you don't know astrology. Oh my god. Yeah. So lords to houses. First lord in all houses in depth. So all the house lords in all the houses in depth, right? Then we learn about Mandi, Gulika, Vyatipat, Upaketu, Parivesha, Indrachapa, and Aprakash grahas in houses. So what is Vyatipat all houses, Gulika all houses, Parivesha all houses, Indrachapa all houses, right, guys? Conjunctions. Whoa. Now conjunctions. Two planetary conjunctions in depth, three planetary conjunctions in depth, 4, 5, 6, 7 planetary conjunctions in depth, right? In depth, how to analyze them. Conjunction. Mahadashas. What are the Mahadashas? Vimshottari Mahadasha. So, Bhingshottari. In Bengali, we say Bhingshottari Mahadasha. Vimshottari Mahadasha. So, in my Rahu Saturn, I went to an astrologer and he told me that, Anubhab, you are under Rahu period. What the hell is Rahu period? Then he told me Rahu is the monster who eclipses everything. And then I googled the image of Rahu and I couldn't sleep for 3 nights because I was almost in my teens at that time and I saw the image of Rahu in Google. I was terrified. Like, two of these guys are behind me. Two of these guys. And I'm going for college placements. So I'll not get the job. And anybody who is studying Bachelor of Technology, so you guys will know, right, how tensed engineers become before placements. Now, Himshottari Dasha, Yogini Dasha. Arnabda is asking, will I teach variations of Himshottari? Yes, I will teach variations of Himshottari. Sudarshan Chakra Dasha, Shula Dasha to predict death, Padakrama Dasha, Naisargika Dasha, Ashtottari Dasha, and Dasha Pravesh concept. Okay, and the Padakrama Dasha is Narayan Dasha. So I think Monica was asking the Narayan Dasha. So the Padakrama Dasha is the Narayan Dasha. So no difference. Okay. Now, Vishesha Lagnas. What are the special ascendants? Vava Lagna, Ghatika Lagna, Hora Lagna, Shri Lagna, Pranapada Lagna, Varnata Lagna. These are the special Lagnas that I will be teaching you in depth. In depth, not only calculation and अभी घर जाओ बहुत सिखा दिया. No, in depth. नहीं सीखोगे मैं पीछे पड़ जाऊंगा. Okay, सीखना पड़ेगा. Manglik, Manglik. Everybody's favorite concept is Manglik. You see how unforgiving Rahu is. I'm trying to explain the syllabus and the laptop screen is not working fine. New expenditure is coming. Okay, so Manglik matching. Manglik, yeah. All those. Paul Dop is asking the question. Yeah, all those. So Manglik matching, Manglik exceptions. Mastered the Agni Tattva. Okay, divorces and breakup, risks of being a Manglik, and remedies for Manglik placement, attitude of a Manglik. Like I am a Manglik. I am Manglik from the Lagna and from the moon. So I know what attitudes will Manglik have. It's a little bit difficult concept. Okay, but yeah. Kalasarpa. Ananta Kalasarpa. Oh my god. Okay. Ananta Kalasarpa. Oh, guys, wait. Yeah, this screen is giving me problems. Okay. So Ananta Kalasarpa Yoga, Kulika Kalasarpa Yoga, Vasuki, Sankapal, Padma, Mahapadma, Takshak, Karkotak, Sankachur, Ghatak, Vishadar, Sheshnak Kalasarpa Yoga. We'll learn all about that. Okay. Transit of planets. So transit of sun in all houses. What is happening to the screen? Guys, one moment. Okay. Many of you are asking about many questions, right? Loshu grid and all. Loshu grid absolutely works. Loshu grid is very good. How to consider planets who are retrograde? Same. Only calculate the degrees of Rahu in reverse. Deduct it from 30. Wait, guys. Let me check what I can do about the screen. Wait.
It was showing sudden.
Yeah, I'm facing this problem. Maybe I'll have to fix the screen or buy a new laptop.
House.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Sir, I know a person who is like a leader in one of the big four MNC.
Yeah.
He exactly has 7 Libra Rahu in 10th house.
Then he is.
But he is doing.
Then he's 18 years older than me. Yeah. That's good. Rahu in the 10th house will give you leadership qualities. Saurabh Ganguly, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, everybody has Rahu in the 10th house. It gives you problems with the government and leadership qualities. Okay.
So what if someone is in 5th house? What if someone is in 5th house?
I'll teach that in the course because that's a long explanation because curses are involved. So transit of sun through all houses, transit of sun through Arudha Padas, monthly horoscope analysis, transit of sun over other planets, transit of moon through all houses, transit of moon through Arudha Padas, daily horoscope analysis, how to predict the daily horoscope, monthly horoscope, and all the transits of all the planets. Okay, you can see Paya of Shani, Kantaka Shani, Dhaya of Shani, Sarasati concepts, transit of Saturn, transit of Jupiter, okay, transit of Rahu over Arudha Padas, all houses and everything. All of this you will be able to learn. Okay. So next, return. What are the returns? What is Saturn return, Jupiter return, Sun return, Moon return, Mars return, Rahu Ketu half return? So all the returns we are going to learn. Okay. Next is master predictions. So this is the most important part of my entire course. How to master your predictions. Master concepts of annual horoscope. Tithi Pravesh. Predict each event with absolute accuracy. Learn to predict personal, daily, monthly, and yearly events. Time events with ease. And this is the most important part of predictive Jyotish, by the way. I have written it. Timing with transits. Timing of marriage with transits. Disease with transits. Childbirth with transits. promotion, job loss, travel, relocation, breakups, property, wealth, disease, and operations with transits. Now, this is something that many people don't know how to do accurately. Horoscope matching. If you look at charts before 1985, you will see people with Rahu, Saturn, Mars in the 7th house. We had a fantastic marriage. And nowadays, people with second lord in the 7th house has two marriages. Why? Because the culture has changed. Nowadays, people who are in a relationship are on Tinder with paid subscription. So you know how the culture has become. So just like many countries have 90% divorce rates, the Gen Alpha will also see that. So predicting divorce is more common. Rejecting charts for your client has been very common, because if I see Rahu or Ketu in the 7th house, I generally try to reject the chart. But then I also give them good remedies for that. And in some cases, the marriage can survive if the 7th lord is strong, if the 7th house of Navamsha is strong, if the second from Upapada is strong. Right? But right now, nowadays, divorce is so common, so common, so common. You can't even imagine. Okay.
New normal.
It's the new normal. It's the new normal. Okay. So we'll learn Vanda matching, Vashya matching, Tara matching, Yoni matching, Graha Maitri, Guna matching, Vakut matching, Nadi matching, Mahendra matching, Raju matching. These are South Indian concepts. Raju and Mahendra matching. Gun of native, very popular in Bengal. Like which Gana you are, which Gana you are. Like so, Gotra of the native, also very popular in Bengal. Master the concept of cheating. Master the concept of divorce. Master natives' interest in paid services for intimacy. This is very that's why I'm a dangerous astrologer. Okay, never join my consultation with your partner. Master cases of domestic violence. Yep, I'm good at that. Master the art of judging marriage and relationship. Extramarital affairs in depth. I'm expert in that. Timing of breakup and separation. Okay, nowadays predicting these things are very easy. Nowadays predicting these things are very easy. I am never wrong because it is happening. Okay.
May I?
Sorry.
Can I ask you something, if you don't mind?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I just want to know that are you recording all this, because I'm connecting this from Canada. My working hours going on, so is it possible I can watch later, or I have to stop my
The
work and
recordings
just
will be available for 7 years in the course. 7 years till 2000.
no. I mean this recording, the one
Yeah,
you're
you can.
teaching right now.
I'll create a Telegram group. You can watch that.
Okay, because I'm sorry, this is my like 10 o'clock in the morning here, so it's just like.
So which city you are in?
Sir, I'm in Toronto, in Canada.
Oh, Toronto. How's the weather? Cold.
It's cold. It's very like it's minus 1 degree already now.
Okay, enjoy the weather. Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah. Okay. So now, this is why I tell everybody that I am a special astrologer. Why? Because I am expert in this, career in Vedic astrology. In the year 2023, I held one workshop. It's like career workshop in Vedic astrology. It is available in my portal. So there I accurately predicted almost everybody's career with more than 50 examples. Okay, and this has been my expertise. How did I do it? Because I have been an engineer, I have worked in IT, I have been an MBA guy, I have worked in corporate, I have done freelancing, I have done e-commerce, and I have also good knowledge of biology, and I have good friendship with many doctors. I have good friendship with many people who are into PhDs. So that is why my general knowledge is huge. And with the help of my general knowledge, I could accurately predict with also the astrological combinations that what should be your career, what career you should take, right? And 10th from the moon is the key. Karanesha 10th from the moon. So this is something that sets me apart. So if there is a competition of all the best astrologers, I can directly challenge the best astrologer in the world to predict career. And I think I will be able to defeat that person. Okay? That is my confidence. Okay, and people who have taken consultations from me, who have done the course, who have used the formula of career in Vedic astrology, you guys can give your testimonials if you want. Now, 10th from the moon understanding, 10th house of the D1 chart, 10th house in depth, obviously. Karakamsa and career. Karana and Karanesha in depth. 10th house of D9 for career, 6th house of D9 for career, D10 chart in great depth, promotion, demotion, pinpoint career of native, various business as career, money making sources as career, science, career in science, arts, commerce, odd jobs, mechanical jobs, automation jobs, specializations of doctors, MBA specializations, physics, chemistry, mathematics, researchers' careers, and finally, I have a rule which is called Anubhab's exclusion and inclusion rule. With the help of this rule, you'll be able to predict everything, the career accurately. If you apply Anubhab's inclusion and exclusion rule. This name was inspired by, I really liked physical chemistry, and from there you have Pauli's inclusion and exclusion rule, right? So the name is inspired from chemistry. Now, divisional charts, right? Many of you were very much tensed that, oh no, Anubhab is only going to teach about D1 and then he will say goodbye and give me money and go home. No, no. I'm not letting you run into your homes without you learning divisional charts. D2 the Hora chart, and here I will teach you the Kashinath Hora. Okay, Kashinath Hora, because that is the most accurate. Then the D3 Deshkan chart, D4 Chaturthamsha, D5 Panchamsha, Panchamamsha maybe, D5 chart. Shashthamsha, Saptamsha, Ashtamamsha or Ashtamsha, Navamsha, most popular, Dashamsha, very popular nowadays, Ekadashamsha, not that popular. Okay, D12 Dwaradamsha for parents' health, D16 Shoramsha, D20 Bhimshamsha, D24 Chatur Bhimshamsha, D24 education, D40 D45 what is Kala Amsha? D16, yeah, oh, the D16 is Kala Amsha, I have written Sodamsha, that is the traditional name, but it is, I like to call it Kala Amsha. D60 Satvi Amsha. So these things, right? Now Drishti, you are asking me about Ashtak Varga. Ashtak Varga of Sun, Ashtak Varga of Moon, Mars, all the planets.
Yes.
Predict with Ashtak Varga, transit and Ashtak Varga, Sarvashtak Varga. Okay. Shatvala, Sthanavala, Digavala, Kalavala, Cheshtavala, Naisirikavala, Dirikvala. What else you need? I am covering everything. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, if I'm not wrong, the D20 chart is used for your spiritual pursuit and everything, right?
Pursuits, will you give up everything and go to Himalayas like that?
Oh, so sir, is it also related to your if someone can be astrologer or not?
That to D1 is enough. D1, D9, D10. D1.
Okay.
D1.
Excuse me, one question. In between, there are gaps. Like, say, for example, D12 and D18 or something like that. So, what are the in-betweens?
So, Maharshi Parashara suggested 16 divisional charts. I have used more than 16. Okay. Those charts are not used. I will teach that, why the gap is there. Okay. Yeah. So, important concepts. Oh, did I miss? Oh, no. Important. Ayanamsha in astrology. Now, the calculation parts will coming in. Ayanamsha in astrology. Master concepts of annual horoscope again. So, we are revisiting annual horoscopy. Pregnancy and childbirth, Namakarana, how to name a child, how to name a business, how to name your brand. But RVEDA is not the correct name. But हो गया तो हो गया. गवर्नमेंट के साथ मैंने रजिस्टर कर दिया नाम को. वकील को कितने पैसे दिए पता है? अच्छा, तो मास्टर फाइंडिंग इष्ट देवता इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी, मास्टर नवतारा चक्र इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी. Navatara chakra is a very important concept. Master combustion in astrology, so combustion. Master concept.
Can I ask one question? Like
okay, बहन बोलो.
आपने कहा नाम करना, like ट्रेडिशनल एस्ट्रोलॉजर सिर्फ मून से नाम करना, वो नामकरण करते हैं, like with like नक्षत्र, like मून कौन से नक्षत्र में and this and that.
वो तो हम सिर्फ देखेंगे कि मून का नक्षत्र क्या होता है. The moon's nakshatra will cover your health, right? It is only covering your health. But if you look at Jawaharlal Nehru and other popular people, their namakarana, their naming was also done by astrologers who did not use moon, who used 11th from Arudha, who used a special 10th from the moon, 4th from the sun, so all that concept. And which swara? Like my name is Anubhab. So what are the swaras? So Anubhab, a u a. So these are the things. Okay.
Can you just give one example like of any name like जैसे आपने अपने नाम का दिया?
Yeah. So basically, let's say that you want to open a mutual fund business and you have 8th lord in the 8th house. So you can use the 8th lord Rashi or 8th house, eight lord planets nakshatra sound, and then you have to look at the swaras and if it is matching.
Okay.
सर आप बताओ आपने कितने पैसे दिए वकील को?
और भी देते हैं यार, बहुत लेते हैं ये लोग यार. कभी भी लोग कहते हैं ना इंडिया में कि आई विल सी यू इन कोर्ट, आई विल सी यू इन कोर्ट. नो, आई डू नॉट वांट टू विजिट कोर्ट.
सर माय फ्रेंड, अगर आपको कुछ कराना है तो ही विल हेल्प यू.
थैंक यू. बट यू नो व्हाट, वकील को बहुत पैसे देने पड़ते हैं यार अपना बिजनेस रजिस्टर करने के लिए. लोगो रजिस्ट्रेशन, ये डोमेन, ये वो. फिर इंडिया में चोरी होता है तो .in भी खरीदो, .com भी खरीदो. माय गॉड, मतलब कितने पैसे चले जाएंगे यार. मेहनत है मेरा, ठीक है. बहुत पैसे ले जाते हैं यार, बहुत पैसे.
Sir, how much you had given?
60 to 70,000 already and more to come because I will have to register other things. ऐप का भी किया मैंने, आयुर्वेदा का क्लास 9 के अंदर, क्लास 45, क्लास 42. मेरा तो दिमाग घूम गया.
Check the Okil's chart.
Yeah, so they are making money. Any good lawyers will make insane amount of money. Lawyers can make more money than surgeons. But you know who is making more money than them? Influencers.
It's true.
Female influencers who will endorse makeup.
Absolutely true. So let's not discuss that. We'll go into a different subject.
You will
we
also
will discuss that in my course because if you have 8 and in the 7th house, you can become an influencer. I'll teach that.
Pardon. Can you just repeat again?
Which one? Influencer.
That 8 influencer ones.
Dishti wants to become popular. Okay.
Oh.
So if you have Arudha of the 10th house, your Karma Pada or Rajyapada in the 7th house or 1st house, you can become an influencer. If it is in the 1st house,
बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स है, नहीं समझ आया.
समझ जाओगे, कोर्स कर लो, ठीक है. तो master the concepts of enemies and threat detection. So master Dagdha Rashis and effects, master retrograde planets in astrology, master retrograde planets and their gati, Anuchara, Atichara, Sthira, all these Mandatara, all these gatis, right? Master foreign settlement.
And I want to say that, are you like other astrologers in the market who don't share how to predict like the last times of life?
सिखाऊंगा, I will teach, but you guys have to have a strong brain for that.
Okay.
Yeah, like you guys should not be emotional. Like people with moon in the 8th house are going to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Even though nothing is happening, moon in the 8th house, people are thinking that I'm gonna die. So what can I do for them? Right? And master traveling in general, master foreign settlements. This is something which is very popular concept nowadays. Master foreign settlements. Okay. And master the concepts of transfers in job, master concepts of internal project switch in company. So let's say if you are working in Deloitte, then you are in one team and you can be moved to some other team. So how does that happen? Right? So master concepts of food items, landscape and geography. So let's say if I tell you that the sign of Virgo represents South India, the sign of Sagittarius represents North India, sign of Pisces represents Bengal, so a little bit of mundane astrology is coming. So which planet shows which food item, which landscape, which geography, right? So object rulership of planets like wood, mobile phone, paper, these rulerships. Judge character of a person like never before. Yeah, you want that. And then luck and bhagya in Jyotish. Okay. Secret predictive techniques, devatas and deities in astrology, yoga tara. Yoga tara is the point in of a nakshatra where the planets will try to give the best of the results. But there are some other cusp techniques. Now many KP astrologers will say, no, we taught cusp, no, brother. Cusp तो बहुत पहले से मौजूद था, आपने हाईजैक कर दिया, ठीक है. So yoga tara, curses and blessings, maitri of planets, Panchakari Sambandha, which is very important for the friendship of planets. Birth time rectification BTR, weather astrology, mundane astrology. Vishkanna Dosh. Oh, this is actually very important. One of my friend from South India, who used to work in the same office, she had Vishkanna Dosh. So I did the matching for her. It was perfect. She's having a very happy marriage. Circumstances at birth. Circumstances at birth is extremely interesting topic. It's a huge topic. Timing of events, timing of job, marriage, job loss, property, disease, accident, children, foreign travel, education, promotion, change of residence, change of
सर यू नो आपके इस कोर्स से ना सबसे पहले हम लोग अपने ही चार्ट पे वो लगाएंगे और बहुत बहुत
that is exactly you should do this tea, because the first client of your life is you. You are your
Sir, but are we supposed to do a reading on our own chart?
Yes, you should. You should.
बहुत लोगों के करियर, बहुत लोगों की बहुत चीजें सब में चेंज हो जाएगी.
Yeah. So timing of divorce, timing of fame, timing of rental income, timing of copulation, intimacy, timing of extramarital affairs, timing of false allegations like domestic violence allegation, false allegation, all those things. Timing of scandals, timing of operations, timing with Argala planets. It is very important. Yes. Now the most difficult part of modern astrology. Most difficult. This is very difficult. Gandanta at birth, Rikta Tithi, Sthira Karana. I'll teach all of that. Gulika, eclipse, Balarishta Yoga, 64th Navamsha, 22nd Trishkana, eye problems, nose problem, ear problem, throat issue, dental issue, lung issue, asthma, bronchitis, heart problems, liver issues. और ये क्या है? Digestive problems, cuts and burns, amputation, STD, HIV, AIDS, tumor, cancer, autoimmune disease, leprosy, skin problem like the skin problem, menstrual cycle issues, childbirth issues, uterus issues, miscarriage, diabetes, bile related issues, spleen problems, pancreas issues. Then we come to baldness, deafness, spelling mistake, Down syndrome, prostate issues, testicle issues, irritable bowel, IBS, very difficult to predict, scalp problems, infertility, difficult to predict, erectile dysfunction, easy to predict, mental health problems, schizophrenia. Okay. Now, nakshatras in depth. All the nakshatras are in present. If you think that I missed any nakshatras, I will add that later. Maybe typing mistake. ठीक है. So all written in depth. ठीक है. और nakshatra, the way you guys have been predicting with nakshatra is totally wrong. That is not how you should be predicting with nakshatra, because we have to know that from Ashwini what is the 26th nakshatra and what is the role of this. That is how. Then we come to the yogas. So I have written more than 150 yogas because they are reasonable yogas. So Sunafa Yoga, Anafa, Amala, you can read all about all of these yogas, but I will definitely teach you more yogas than this, right? So yogas in depth, 150 plus, but I did not have place to write all of this. So now let's come to the Panchanga, master concepts of Panchanga, Nakshatra. So with Nakshatra of Panchanga, we predict disease, longevity and fame. With Vara, so the day we are born in, our day lord, we predict health, energy and vigor. And with Tithi, we predict relationship, remedies, past life, women and culture of a country. With Karana, we predict profession. With Yoga, we predict connections, political power. What are the miscellaneous concepts? Muhurta choosing, motion of planets, Prashna chart predictions, longevity analysis basics, Vedic numerology basics, research on disease, birth defects. Okay. Now, individual or group project. You can choose if you want to listen to this very, very carefully. You can choose that if you want to, you have to pick a topic, okay, from the topics that I have taught you, and then you will make a report. You will present that report to me within the 10 to 15 minutes of presentation. I will record that video. I will release that video in my Instagram, maybe, or maybe actually on YouTube. So that, and under that video, your contact number, your website link will be given. If you work on any astrology platforms, okay, you can mention that, so that people can reach out to you. Okay, people can reach out to you. So I will help you to launch yourself as an astrologer from my profile. And definitely after 1 year, I will have more popularity than I have now, right? So you can get consultations from there itself and start your career as an astrologer. So Study the course and understand all the concepts taught. Pick a topic and ask for approval from the instructor, which is me. Do your own research on that topic based on what I taught and how I taught. Use APA 7 format, I will teach that, for making the document. Add the references. Present your work in video conference. The conference will be uploaded to my YouTube channels, because I have many YouTube channels. They are not active, but I have. And clips on Instagram. This is to launch you as a Vedic astrologer and give you my platform. Try to push your boundaries and walk the extra mile to prove yourself in your research. Okay, so you can choose to do your project individually or in a group project. Group project, you will have conflicts. It's better if you guys can do individual projects. Okay, because group projects, no, somebody say, no, I am going to present this part, I will get more clients. Somebody will say, no, I'm going to present this part, I deserve, I work so hard. So I don't want that drama. Okay, no group projects. I will only keep it to individual projects. But if you are opting for group projects, then you can have projects. If someone is very shy, so then you can have. Okay. So, and there is no thank you slide. I have not made any thank you slide. That is why I could not survive in corporate. Okay, so no thank you. So, guys, what are the questions that you have? Tell me.
So will there be Ayurveda as well in this?